Today, the Bishop of the Kansas City Diocese announced an unusual agreement, one he hopes will better protect kids within the church. KCTV5's Nima Shafee is live to explain more. Nima?
Karen, we're actually live downtown in Kansas City, Missouri, just outside the Greater Kansas City St. Joseph Diocese offices here near 9th and Baltimore. And the agreement that you speak of is an unusual deal that gives Clay County special access to protect possible future child abuse victims in the Greater Kansas City St. Joseph Diocese. An agreement signed today in Clay County Court between Bishop Robert Finn and Clay County's prosecuting attorney Daniel White is a step forward for the diocese that has had a rocky past. The agreement focuses solely on the diocese and their parishes in Clay County.
I think it goes a long way to protecting kids in our community, and ultimately that was my goal.
Bishop Finn has agreed to share reports directly with the prosecutor on any investigation regarding inappropriate behavior involving a minor child, share contact information in each parish for the Ombudsman and the Director of Child and Youth Protection, work with authorities to use all reasonable resources to determine the identity of any minor whose image is called into question in any alleged abuse investigation, and meet with the prosecutor every 30 days. It's an agreement that, if followed, will give Bishop Finn the chance to not have any charges filed against him for failure to report previous or future cases of abuse.
Well, in a sense, if he does everything in that agreement that he assigned, that he said he would do in November 15th of 2016, then my ability to file a misdemeanor charge against the bishop would lapse or terminate.
Bishop Finn issued a statement saying, "This agreement provides a structure for us to maintain an open dialogue about any and all issues of abuse of minors within Catholic parishes and institutions in Clay County. I'm grateful for this opportunity to resolve this matter and to further strengthen our diocesan commitment to the protection of children."
For the next 5 years, every 30 days, we're going to get together.
Face to face.
Yeah, we're going to talk. We're going to discuss anything, and then I decide if law enforcement should launch an investigation. So in my opinion, I'm getting a big bang for my buck.
And White tells me, aside from the monthly meetings with Bishop Finn, he will have direct access to the Ombudsman and will speak with them as needed. We're live tonight outside the Greater Kansas City St. Joseph Diocese offices in downtown Kansas City. I'm Nima Shafee, KCTV 5 News.
All right, Nima, thank you. Today, the Missouri Attorney General took a big step toward protecting future child victims of sex assault. KCTV5's Carolyn Long here now to explain a little more. Carolyn?
Yeah, right, Karen. Basically, to ensure that there is no gray area, the Missouri Attorney General wants to put legislation in black and white that would make it absolutely mandatory to report child sexual abuse. In light of the scandal at Penn State, today Chris Koster asked the Missouri General Assembly to consider requiring any person who witnesses sexual abuse of a child to immediately report the evidence to law enforcement. Now, currently under Missouri law, only members of certain professions like teachers, physicians, or clergy, or those with responsibility of the care of a child, are required to report child sex abuse. There are 18 states here in this country that currently have these more strict laws in place, but Missouri and Kansas are not on that list as of now. And Koster said if a citizen walks in on the sexual abuse of a child, his duty as a citizen should be clear. We are all mandatory reporters. When it comes to protecting children, passing the buck should not be an option in our state, making this very clear before the General Assembly today. Koster also encourages anyone who suspects child abuse, even if maybe they don't even witness something directly, to go ahead and call the state hotline. Karen?
Can't imagine a state that wouldn't adopt this.
Yeah, but only 18 right now have that strict law in place.
Incredible. All right, Carolyn, thank you for the update.